What's going on, guys? It's Matt, and we're back with another top stock pick video. So we're gonna go over a couple this week. This is the first one is FCEL, FCEL. This is fuel cell energy, and we did see a massive drop off on Thursday last week. We did see a little bounce on Friday, but there was a lot of things selling off. Almost everything was red on Thursday. So there's a lot of buying opportunity available now. We've come back to some more decent prices here, and it's a great time to be buying when everyone is selling. We saw a little bounce here on Friday, and we can see we popped up above that 50 EMA line. So looking a lot better than up here at 27. We're down to $20, which is a great price to get in. This one could bounce around for a while before we see it come back up. I'm expecting about $35 on this one as a price target in the coming months. So this is a great one. The next one here is PRLB. And this one has dropped since earnings, and it has been continuing after. And we can see we're right at that 200 SMA again. We could hope to see a price target on this one back to its highs of about 250 or so. Expecting it to go even higher, probably 280 to 300 in the future. As you can see, we've had consistent growth. It does tend to dip below the line a little bit, so we're going to have to hold it. If we did buy in like here and it happened to dip, don't get afraid. Sometimes you just got to hold through it. But a great buying opportunity here as well. The next one is POLA, P-O-L-A. This is Polar Power. This is similar to what happened with Plug Power. If you've been looking at their stock, we've had a nice sell-off. Right back at the SMA again, a better buying opportunity. If you look at Plug, P-U-L-G, it has a similar pattern. But we did push up massively, and we bounced around for quite a bit. We finally come back to a situation where it's a little bit better price point. We do have earnings coming up for Plug, but we can see that Polar Power, we have we're a little cheaper. We're only at $14. The company's got some good fundamentals, so I'm hoping to see this one back up to 27, hopefully even higher, probably $35 by the end of the year. The next one is SUNW, S-U-N-W, or actually SUNWorks. And we could see that this is a similar pattern. These are the kind of patterns I like to play. We come back to that 200 SMA, right at $15. We set our stop loss down about 14.5, around there. And then see if we can get this thing to come back up $27 to $30. We can see that it has been choppy in the past, from all the way down here to 58 cents just back in September of last year. So we've seen some massive growth of over almost 2,000% here. So we're gonna have some pullbacks, and with a company that's growing this quick, it's a good opportunity now than it was way up here at 27. We see $16 is a bargain. And another one similar to SUNWorks is OEG. They do solar as well as SUNWorks. As you can see, though, it pushed up quite a bit back in end of January. We've got some consolidation, and we're starting to come back to the 200 SMA. Not quite there yet, but it's starting to catch up, and we could see another push up for this probably in a month or so once we get some new news catalysts to come out. This one has been just rocketing up. They have such big plans, and they have so many solar and things. They have so many projects going that there's no reason this shouldn't be $8. This should be a $20 stock easily, but it takes time. So the next one is DY. This is DICOM Industries. I think we talked about this one a couple months or so ago. Consistent upgrowth. We've come back to the 200 SMA, so just right below it too. So we could hope for 20% or more on this, back to $93. Probably get back up to 100. Because we've been hitting higher highs each time. We do have earnings here on the 24th, but the earnings last time did take quite a dip. But the time before that, they made earnings and they went up. So they made 118 and then 106, but still dipped a little bit. What's been happening is if a company doesn't crush their earnings like way out of the park, then people go, oh, that's not great. That's not good enough for me. Because we've been seeing so many companies make earnings, and it's like been excellent, and they still tank. Because people are looking, they just want to make a quick buck, so we can take advantage of that. If it does dip after earnings, even though it was great earnings, we can take a position. And the last one here is RCUS. It's almost like V's here, or W's. I learned my alphabet today. So we can see we come right back to the previous resistance here, or support you could say, right at $31. We're right there, right where it was before. And we could hope for a bounce right off of this 200 SMA back to its highs of 43, 42, 43, about 30% here. We do have earnings coming up on the 4th of March after Market Central Time. So got to keep in mind of that. Before their earnings haven't been doing too much, but right now the market's just crazy. So a great earnings could be a dip, a bad earnings could be a pop. You never know, because it's the fundamentals are like thrown out of the park now with people. It's all about the technical. So those are the picks for this week, guys. Subscribe if you like, and we'll see you next week.